Hey you guys, Desmond here,
And Cretia.
and welcome back to the channel. And today we are here to discuss Drag Race España Season 4, Episode
11.
4.
4?
Episode
4.
4. Episode 4, yes. Yes. Before we get into it, I want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We have a goal of 1,000 subscribers and we'd love to reach it as soon as possible. To help us do that, that's where we need you to come in. So go ahead, like, comment, hit that bell notification as well so you never miss when we post. So, what did we think of this girl group episode for Drag Race España?
You know what? This was actually pretty decent.
This was a good episode. Good episode. I did not disagree with the judging.
Nope.
I was worried for a second. I'm like, okay, all right, we're good. We're good.
We're good.
We're good. And then the runway was super cute. All that was great. You know, we have a certain amount of time, so let's get into this gig. So we start off after the elimination of Dita Dubois. They come in, they read her message, wipe it away. They congratulate Angelita on her win. And then they congratulate Mariana for winning the lip sync. So we go into the next day in the workroom. The queens come in. They congratulate Angelita again. And Angelita's a little too negative for me.
Debbie Downer.
A Debbie Downer is the correct term. Especially in the confessional. Like, when she was talking about how these queens lip sync, now granted, did I agree with some of it? Yes. I just personally didn't like the delivery. I'm like, ma'am, you're coming off a little bitter. Like, you're a little bitter that the younger generation can do the kicks and the flips and the dips and the whips and you can't.
Facts.
I think that's where that comes from. Me, I don't mind it as long as the song calls for it. But if the song doesn't call for it, don't be doing all that extra crazy stuff. Don't do that. But yes, the alarm goes off. They get Supreme's message. And it's time for this week's mini challenge. They have 10 minutes to get into sports quick drag. Once they do, our extra special guest, Leticia comes in and does a quick little workout with them. It was a cute little moment. To me, this wasn't really a mini challenge. They just started stretching, and
Right.
I'm like, oh,
I'm
okay.
assuming the challenge was just not looking at her nether region.
I don't know. But we find out that the winners are Mariana Stars, Me Guy J-Lo, and Angelita. And we find out they're going to be the team captains for this week's Maxi Challenge. They're doing a girl group, but it's inspired by cliques from school.
Yes.
The principal showed up, Pink Shadora, which I thought that was funny. Good to see you, honey. They did you dirty on All Stars. And this was different. Supreme's like, stand next to the queen who you want to be because Supreme told what each group is going to have. And they're like, okay, go line up with them. And unfortunately, Mariana had one too many queens. So Supreme is like, okay, you have to choose which one of them has to go. And baby, why didn't she want to make a decision? Like she was just so so scared to make a decision, even to the point where she was trying to make them do rock paper scissors, and Supreme was like, "No,
No.
I said you make the decision." And then Chloe finally stood up. She's like, I can go. Like,
Right.
I'll go." Because Mariana just wasn't going to do it. I'm like, sis, stand up. Stand up.
Grow some balls.
Stand up. Say it with your chest.
She didn't want to.
Baby, when the main host telling you, do something, do it. Okay?
Okay.
You got to remember, Supreme is one of the 4 people who decide if you going to take this crown or not. So if that's the case, I'm like, okay, Chloe, you got to go.
Right.
Because out of the 4, I would have chosen Chloe to get out.
Everybody needs to take Heidi in closet's advice. Oh, I'm Heidi Ho today. You
I'm
want to
Heidi
play hide in the closet?
Hydrates.
I will be Heidi Hydrates.
I
I
loved
will,
going every week with the different names that Heidi was going through. I thought that was really fun.
yeah,
But
made her
yeah,
stand out to
if I
Rue.
was Mariana, I think I would have chose Chloe if I was in her position. I'm like, okay, Chloe, bye.
Right.
But Chloe
And I
was
think
like,
she
I'll go.
wanted to, but I think she just didn't want to hurt Chloe's feelings. Because she was real relieved when Chloe was like, fine, I'll just go.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Bye, girl. But she comes over here and enjoys Angelina and Kelly Bassa. So they sit down, they start writing their lyrics for the girl group challenge. They go, they work with this producer here. Let me see if I got the names of the producers. I think I do. Let me see.
Carlos Marco.
Let me see. Yes, Carlos Marco is one. Let me see if I can get the other. Here we go. Noelia Garley. I know I'm butchering that. I know I am. But Noella, I got that part. Noelia. There's an I in there. Noelia.
Noelia.
Noelia?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
can't
know.
read it right now.
But yeah, so they sit down, they record their verses, they do their own choreography, and now it's time for the main stage. Up first is our hostess with the mostest. We have Supreme. What did you think of
Hmm.
Supreme?
Um, I wish this was a little longer because that's a lot of shoulder and not a lot of dress.
Yeah, I wish it was like more of a gown. Like it touched all the way to the floor. I think that would have been real sickening.
Well, I mean, because I'm looking, because it's camouflage.
Yeah,
It's camo, so I don't know about a gown, but I do wish it was about like 4 inches longer.
yeah. But what is your score?
I give this a C plus.
I give this a B minus. Give it a B minus.
Yeah, see,
So
same
this
range.
week we're joined by Javier Ambrosi, Anna Locking, Javier Cavo, and our extra special guest judge, Beline Aguilera.
Like
No
whatever.
relation to Christina.
No.
So up first we have the popular girls, the
Yeah.
No Pussycat Dolls.
Sin no. Sin
So this
pussycat
was
dog.
the team of Lanina, Vampirisha, and Mariana. Baby, they ate this up. Oh, they ate this up. I was like, y'all bet, especially Lanina. Like, honestly, if it was me, I would have gave all three of them the win. And I did the math. That would
Mhm.
have been 833 euros and 33 cents, whatever they call their cents over there.
Mhm.
That's how much
Paper.
it would have been split three ways.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Lanina, like, Vampy, everybody just really, this was it. This was the popular girls. And then I love the little Grease reference here in the outfit. Like, this just, to me, they did a great job. What did you think of the not Pussycat Dolls?
Um, I wasn't that enthused. Like, I don't know, just something seemed to be lacking in the performance for
Mm-hmm.
me. Like, it was good, I'll give them that.
Yeah,
But for some weird reason, it just was not my favorite performance.
got you.
My favorite performance comes later.
Up next is the Weirdos. The Weirdos, they gave Kiss My Ass, is the name of their group. What did you think of the Weirdos?
For some weird reason, this gave me the ick so bad. It really did. It gave me the ick. Like, it was not rock and roll as I know it. It was like poppy rock and roll.
For me, it was the. At first, I thought they were out of sync because it was their character. But then I realized, no, no, they're just out of sync.
Right.
Several of them
But
didn't know their
you
own
you got that
words.
during rehearsals though.
Yeah, really. But sometimes, they try to do that little fake twist on you where, like, oh my god, they did bad in the rehearsal. They're going to do bad on the main stage.
Right.
But no.
Translated both ways.
It,
Sorry.
it went both ways this time.
It went both ways this time.
Because honestly, out of all the themes, I think I would want the weirdos.
Right.
But yeah, it was not cohesive.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't. And then we have our dream nerds. This was the team with Migai J-Lo, Likuku, and Kelly Pasa. This was amazing.
This was everything.
This was so good.
Oh my god. I love this so much.
This was so much fun. Like this in the first group, they really just did what they needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I think what knocked it over for the first group was the runway because to me, they were both even in this girl group challenge.
Right.
But when we get to the runways, their group had way better runways than this group.
That part.
So, but I thought this was so much fun. I'm so glad they trust Magai. Like, because at first I'm kind of like, ooh, you're putting yourself out there. If this starts to fall, it's really going to fall on you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But Team Captain came through. Magai did it.
Look.
Magai, Le Coco, and Kelly Pasa did it.
Did it.
Did it.
I was smiling the whole time I was watching this performance.
It was just so good. It was so good. I enjoyed it.
Giving you little Britney Spears moments.
And you can tell my guy's a big Britney Spears fan because first we get Mind Your Business during the talent show. And then we get the little Britney-esque outfit here in this girl group challenge.
Right.
But we find out that the category this week is the Night of 1,000 Anna Lockings. Her reaction to this, in my opinion, topped Michelle's because I remember the Night of 1,000 Michelle Visages and how shocked Michelle was and surprised and happy. This took that from me. Like, she's like, you're so silly, quit playing. She's like, girl, say the name of the category, quit playing with me. Instagram was like, no, the category is Night of 1,000 Anna Lockings. Y'all know how much I love Anna. Like, she's the main reason I keep watching España, is her.
Right.
Like if
she was the host.
Like, if Supreme ever decided to step down, Anna better step up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want another drag queen there. Just, we can put a drag queen on the panel, but make Anna the actual host.
Right. Because she's such a lovely person.
And she's just so happy.
You need to be at the drag cons too, ma'am.
For real, because, baby, I will be all up in your line.
Your line would be just as long as Ruth's.
Baby. So, the Night of 1,000 Anna Lockings. Let's start off with Vampirician. So, this is the Anna look that she did. Uh-oh. Let me go back. Boop, boop. And this is what she did with it. What did you think of Vampy and your score?
I really like this.
Mm-hmm.
It almost looks just like it, except for just a little bit bigger and negligee-ish. I give this an A-.
I give this an A- as well. I thought this was a great dragification of the look. Which was already drag, because let's be honest, Anna does drag. But I thought this was a really good look. Up next is Lenina. And then this is the outfit she was inspired by. Again, I love how she dragged up the hair. I love the additions that she made with the stockings. Like, this is an A for me as well.
Yes, definitely an A.
Up next is Mariana Stars. She also chose this. Wait, no, this is a different look, ain't it? No, it's the same look. Yeah, same look. They chose the same look.
Yeah, they chose the same look, just different interpretations.
Different interpretations of it. And what did you think of Mariana?
I really liked this too. I liked all of the Anna Lockings on the fabric, like all the drawings. It gives real artistry, real reverence, and real drag. Like, this is total, like, this is dedicated to you.
Yes.
With this. So this gets an A from me.
I give it an A minus. I wish there was a little bit more that tied into the original look. But I agree with your assessment. Like, this was amazing. Again, this is why this was the girl group that took the top place this week.
Mm-hmm.
So up next is Kelly
Pasa. It's funny that they all wore white.
Yeah. Up next was Kelly Pasa. So Kelly chose this look here.
Mm-hmm.
And not the biggest fan of this.
I like it for the art that it is, but it was not the look.
Yeah. Yeah. So I will give this a C.
Look, same.
Yeah. I would give
This is why we're friends.
right now.
Wow.
Because in a minute I'm gonna love one, you're gonna hate it, and then we're gonna be back to our regularly scheduled programming. But for now, we're on the same page.
Bows and bows.
Yes. So what happened?
I don't know. We're on me guy.
Yeah, we are. Okay, everything looks good. It was my end that looked a little weird. Okay. All right, up next is me guy J-Lo.
Guy J-Lo.
It's a no for me, dog.
Okay. I agree.
I wanted to like this so bad, but looking at the original,
very hard.
Looking at the original picture, I'm like, that's not
the look.
The look. You know what I'm saying? That's not the look.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you took a little too much liberty with it. Up next is Le Coco.
This is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
This was gorgeous.
What is your score?
I wish it was green like the original one.
That is what's getting me. I wish there was like some green accent to it. Like maybe if the puffs were green. Something like it. I needed some green. That was the only thing from stopping it for being top tier for me.
Exactly. This is the only thing keeping me from really just like being irreverent about it.
Yes.
Other than that, like, it's a fantastic look. I give it because it's not green. Like, that green is really just taking off a lot of points for me because I'm like, it should have been green.
Mm-hmm.
Is a B.
For me, I'm still gonna give it an A. If it had the green to it, it could have got the A plus. For me, it was just 1 point taken away from me. I really wish that green. I'm with you. I wish that green was there. I really do.
Yes. I wish it was green.
Up next is Angelita. This is a no for me, though.
It seems messy. Really messy. Not in a good way. Moving on.
Oh. And your score.
I agree with you.
Say it, because I let you slide earlier. Say it.
It's a no for me, dog.
There we go. There we go. Up next, we have Chloe Vitu. What did you think of Chloe?
I thought this was cute, actually. I thought this was really cute. And, you know, we had that little fun reveal. The only thing that kind of, like, killed it for me, like, it was cute that the little shell kept going up, but I felt like that wasn't a feature. I feel like that was I'm trying to keep the look up type situation.
Yeah.
So for that, it gets a B.
I agree with your B. I think this is a great color on her. I thought the reveal was fun with the third hand. Yeah, I'm going to give it a B.
Right, you know.
Up next is Miss Christo. A. Oh my god. I fucking love this. Almost as much as I love the original. The original is one of my favorite Anna looks
Mm-hmm.
But this one gets an A for me. This was good. This was good. What is your score?
This gets an A minus.
Mm-hmm.
It's not one of my favorite looks. It looks a little too busy to me, and it's already camouflage.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it is a really well constructed look. So, A minus.
So we have our amazing queens here. Ova! Who had your favorite look this week?
I'm gonna go back because for some weird reason, there are names I cannot seem to remember. Either that or it's just really late. The funny thing is, as much as I gave this so much grief, it is my favorite outfit out of them. Is the Coco.
I knew as soon as you said gave it so much grief. I agree. Le Coco is the best. So Anna had a beautiful moment where she was just thanking everybody.
Made me cry.
Almost had me in tears. Almost had me in tears.
3 times this week already.
So at first I thought,
freaking Critical Role.
yeah. At first I thought all three of them won by the way that it was translated for us. Because it said you were the winning group. I was like, oh, all three of the winners. I agree. Because I would have chose all three of them. Right. But then she was like, you all win a trip to, I forget where it is, but they get to take a +1 with them. But she said, only one of you is the winner. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yes, I think it was translated wrong for us. But we find out that Lenina is the one who wins the 2,500 euros. Do you agree with Lenina winning the 2,500?
I guess.
I would have gave it to all three of them. Split the money.
Yeah.
Split the money. Or y'all got Britney Spears money. Y'all can give them each 2,500 euros, okay? Shoot. Or maybe that's why they can't do it, because they paid for Britney Spears. But from here on out, they were judged independently. I don't like that.
Individually?
I don't like... That's what I said.
No, you said it independently.
Oh, shit. Individually. I'm sorry.
It's late, y'all.
It is late, honey. For y'all see it over the course of days, but this was all within several hours for us.
Yes, we've been talking for about 5 hours.
Yeah. So, from here, they're judged individually. I didn't like that. I'm like, no. Because Kelly Pasa being in the bottom just didn't fit in my fantasy. Her runway, yes, not the best. Not the best. But honestly, it should have been Miss Christo or Chloe. Honestly, make all three of them lip sync. Honestly, make all three of them lip sync. But I guess they just wanted Kelly to go. Because, like, if you look at it in her group, you could say she was the weakest, but they were the second best group of the night. I'm sorry. Like, some of the things they were pointing out, I'm like, oh, y'all are just nitpicking.
Yeah.
Because she did just fine. She kept up with Magai and Le Coco with no issues. None. But all right.
Okay.
All right. So we find out that Kelly Pasa and Angelita are the bottom two. They lip sync to Antagonista by Belén Aguilera, our extra special guest judge this week, who was lovely, by the way. 10 seconds to see if anybody has the little Supreme. And neither one of them does. Or, well, we know Kelly doesn't because she showed it in the confessional. Or Angelina thought she was going to beat her. So Angelita thought she was going to beat her. So she's like, I'll just hold on to this. We'll find out more in the future. I think I know who has it.
Who do you think has it?
I think Miss Christo has it. I truly think she has it. And I feel like somehow the production knows.
Mhm.
But anyway, so they're going through their performance, and this was a pretty decent lip sync.
Mhm.
I was not expecting Kelly to give as much as she gave.
Right.
Like, I do agree that Angelita won, but Kelly was like,
Mhm.
hold on, wait now. Wait, wait, I'm gonna do a little something, something. Just a little something, something.
Right. Let me get all these things out
I think that's what slowed her down. If she didn't do that and just went, it probably would have
Mhm.
been more even.
Mhm.
But we find out after their votes that Angelita is staying in the competition. Which means, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Kelly.
Yes.
Bye, Kelly. You shouldn't have been in the bottom, but I do agree that you lost this lip sync. So they dance like they didn't just crush that girl's dreams. And we find out next week they're playing Snatch Game.
Not
You
scared.
know, I'm excited for a good Snatch Game, honey.
You
So
love a good
excited.
snatch.
I love a good Snatch Game. Now, I got a question for you. When you were watching with your subtitles, did the end of the episode get out of sync?
Yes.
Okay, so it wasn't just me because I even tried exiting completely and coming back in. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and even when I came to get the screenshots, all this
Mhm.
time later, the end of the episode was out of sync.
Yeah. It was out of sync because I knew who won before they even really announced it.
I turned it off once because it was when they came back from Untucked that I noticed that it was out of
Out of
sync.
sync.
So I'm like, let me turn this off because it said it was the winning group. I'm like, okay, cool. That's when I realized, oh no, Lanina's winning it solo. And from there, I'm like, oh, let me turn this off. And
Mhm.
from there, I could figure out what was going on from the little Spanish that I know and just by how we know Drag Race is set up. Because really, you
Right.
can watch an episode of Drag Race in any language and be like, okay, I know what's happening here. I know what's happening. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
They got poor critiques
Mm-hmm. Oh, they didn't
because of
like
the
that.
music
Ooh.
cue.
They didn't like that. I thought that was pretty. Oh, they didn't like
When
that.
you
Oh, they
hear
didn't
that.
like that. And then when they announce the winner, they get all happy. I'm like, oh, the winner.
The
Okay.
winner. Okay. The only person that would have been confusing by would have been Soda Muse until she came up from her eyes.
Yeah, but with her being called first, because typically whoever's called first is the winner, I would have been like, winner. Okay. Winner. Winner. But honey, that's all I got. You got anything? Because I don't got nothing
No.
else. Okay,
Nope.
tell those folks where they can find you.
You can find me at CreatureMcGill. That's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me in the club, pocket full of bud, mama. But if I'm not there, you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDSMOND. Thank you so much for spending your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Bye.